So, The Simpsons won Best Comedy for me because 27 seasons. If you're on the air for 27 seasons, you're doing something right 27 years in a row.
Or you're fucking somebody from Fox.
Something Productions presents. Wait, something Productions. That's the name.
Well, it's the same director as Glee.
Well, yeah.
You can't trust him.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We are ready to talk about some television, baby.
Dude, I see you staring. I see you staring at your notes.
Where's the boom mics?
I'm Jacob, guys. I'm Jacob.
Talk about television. Taliban, guy.
I got some strong opinions on the Taliban.
So it's a conversational podcast. What does that mean? That means we want to know what you guys are thinking. Even if you disagree with us, whatever. Dude, let's have a dialogue. Let's talk about it. Let's not all have the same opinion. We don't care. I mean, we'll win, but that's a moot point. Here's how this is going to work. We had 6 categories to what we're watching, underrated, overrated, best show of all time, best network, stuff like that. And we had a great time doing it, but here was the one catch. We got absolutely trashed doing this podcast. And at first I thought, wow, we got so sloppy, we're not going to be able to put this in. But then I started listening to it, and to my amazement, I was like, this is kind of funny. I'm sure we miss a lot of TV shows. I'm calling it out right now. We don't even mention the Dave Chappelle Show. That is a goddamn travesty. Speaking of which, language. It ain't pretty, especially when we're getting drunk towards the end. So I don't know. I wouldn't have your kids in the room, but hey, your call. All right, let's get the show on the road. I hate too much VO in a podcast. Without further ado, enjoy.
Category 1, what are you watching? Simple question. Category 2, what's the most underrated show?
Okay.
3, overrated show. Grossly overrated. Gotta be just...
Grossly.
People love it, you hate it.
Sick.
Yeah.
Number 4, what's the show... What's the show you're embarrassed?
Sick. God. I want to throw up when I hear you're watching House of Cards. I get ill. Whoa, guys. Before we go any further, a couple house cleaning items real quick. 1, the audio cue, where you just heard the bloop, that thing. That's just a way for me to signify, hey, we're leaving the podcast for a little bit, the actual discussion, and we're here to give you a little bit of a third-person omniscient narration over this whole thing. Post-mortem, if you will. Let me know if that shit's annoying. I can totally take it out, but you gotta let me know in the comment section. So I was the one who picked out the 6 categories, and I sent them to the guys 2 weeks in advance, saying, hey, can you do some research, collect your thoughts, and when we record the podcast, we'll hit the ground running. Now, Jacob, Justin, myself, we did a fair amount of research, I guess, but Eric, holy Jesus. This guy had an entire journal filled with notes. He had charts, graphs. I mean, he was on Metacritic, Rotten Tomatoes, everything. And when he showed me, I was like, dude, you should totally lead this. Go for it. You drive the podcast. So, huge shout out to him for keeping this one going, especially towards the later part of this drunk Shambly podcast. So the first category that we're talking about is what we're watching, what we're currently watching. And let's start with Justin.
Right now, I'm actually watching The Sopranos.
Ooh, rewatch.
Which could have answered, question 4 of what am I embarrassed that I haven't seen already? I think if I were watching it live back in, 1999 when it came out,
Yeah.
sure, yeah, I'd be like, this is the greatest.
Oh, wait, are you straight, binging it right now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
There are a lot of weird, late 90s camera tricks.
Yeah.
And weird vocal irregularities. I don't know if this is going to spoil anything. Livia.
Yeah.
Tony Soprano's mother.
Have fun listening.
Livia, Tony Soprano's mother, she dies in real life. So they put CGI over top of this old woman who stands in for Tony Soprano's mother.
Oh, just the whole face.
It's
bad,
2001 CGI. Toy Story had come out 4 years prior. And even that looked like shit.
It's just Woody's face on.
That's what I'm imagining.
I'm your grandmother.
We toys.
You are.
Hey, there's a snake in my boat. You bitch.
When did Woody become a gangster? So you know at parties when the host is always asking about your buzz level, they're like, hey man, you doing all right? You feeling good? You drunk yet?
I would say when you're doing a mobster impression of Woody from Toy Story, you are drunk. That is a fairly safe bet, and I'll take it every time.
Actually, that I was going to bring up is like TV shows nowadays. Do you think they're more designed to be binged than back then? Because back then, pretty much everybody watched them week to week.
Yeah.
You know, so like Netflix releasing all these shows, I think that's in their thought process.
Yes. I mean, Netflix does that. They have, like, the episodes, they'll bleed into each other.
Yeah.
And I feel like with, like, episodic television, like, before streaming and everything, like, it had to end with some sort of punchline or, like, some sort of climax, and then just you wait for the
cliffhanger.
next...
Yes.
Yeah, like a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Wait, and then, like, get you hyped for the next episode. But, like, I like the fluidity of it.
Yeah.
Wait, does Netflix do that? Is that a rule that they have? They have to.
I don't think it's a
They
rule
have to
necessarily.
release them all at once for a season.
Oh,
or-
no, yes.
They
I
always
know there's
have.
yeah.
I don't know if it's like a rule, but they always
No,
have.
is that their like their
Yeah, I
standard
think- I think-
practice?
I think that's
You know
their
what I'm saying?
habit.
They'll release
yeah.
a season and then it's all available.
But it also is like, you're binging 12 episodes, and then you get to this part where you used to only have to watch one episode. You're like, oh god, I
Yeah.
gotta wait till next week to see what happens.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Now
little
it's
bit
like
different.
you're watching 12 episodes, and you're like, oh shit, now I gotta wait until next year.
Wait a year.
Yeah.
Like, it's a little
Yeah.
different.
Is that smart for even networks to do that? Because like, dude, everyone's talking about Game of Thrones or like Walking Dead for months.
That's but
Once a week.
But it's also successful because when I hear people talking about Game of Thrones or House of Cards, no, not House of Cards, Walking Dead,
Walking right.
it's because all that stuff was in one episode. They're like, oh
Right.
wow, we have to wait.
Yeah.
No,
Next
and I'm
week
totally
what
agreeing with you.
happened.
Like, it's almost nice to get that anticipation
Yeah.
and just to stave
Well,
off the.
I think it's kind of like eating your vegetables versus eating dessert, right? Like in an ideal world, I think TV shows are best served weekly.
Yeah.
I think you watch an episode, wait a week, and we're forced to do that if you're caught up with the show.
Yeah.
But binging is kind of like getting your dessert. You know, like you're trying to catch up, so you're just taking in as much as you can.
That's a good point.
And so it's just different, I think, styles of perception.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a nice feeling, like you're watching it with other people.
Yeah.
don't know whether
You're
there's a-
all in
there's a
the
social
same
aspect. There
experience.
is.
Yeah.
That is
And
cool.
everybody's responding on the internet. They get Twitter. They have a live feed. Oh wow, something just happened.
All right, so this is the conversation part that I was alluding to earlier, right? Once I'm done with this whole annoying monologue bit, I want you guys to pause the podcast. If you're with friends, have a debate. Or if you're alone, think to yourself for a second, are you more of a binger or do you like spacing out your TV shows? And yes, that's apparently now how I say it, TV shows. So there you go.
What am I watching? I've been watching Last Week Tonight, Samantha Bee every week. Been watched the first couple episodes of Love on Netflix.
Okay.
Which I've been enjoying.
Just okay.
I think it's good. I'll stick with it. Definitely feels like Judd Apatow. Like it's got like that feel to it. I'd say those like the big ones I'm watching right now.
Okay. Aaron?
No, I have a list. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is my go-to comedy.
love that show.
I would say I really enjoy that
Fell off
show.
on Brooklyn.
It's
I did
the
too.
third season is just as good as the first two. It's just so far it's been very reliable. Rick and Morty.
Whoa.
is-
Oh yeah, dude! I fucking love. I mean,
Yeah.
you're not
Watching the-
continuing though, but
They're not-
I mean,
done.
it is, but it's not.
Yeah, okay, it's not on
currently.
right now. Okay, if we're talking right now,
I'm trying
Yeah,
to-
right
They're coming
now.
out with a new season.
yeah,
In
Soon. It was
summer
good.
of like
then I
It's
would
like by
say,
the winter.
yeah,
probably
It's
Better Call
yeah,
Saul, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
delusions of grandeur.
The current
Yes.
season of It's Always Sunny.
longest running comedy right now.
Yeah.
I would say.
Whoa.
I don't know. I would call The Simpsons a comedy.
I mean, I don't know. The Simpsons weren't much of a comedy in the 2000s.
Got it.
But yeah.
I am also watching Better Call Saul. Dude, Gilligan knows how to write. Like, does he write, direct, produce?
He definitely directs. He definitely produces. I
Like-
don't know about writing.
Like, it gives you something different than what Breaking Bad did, which is nice. It's a different look, but it still has like the same tone. So if you didn't like that tone in Breaking Bad, then I'm sorry, you're not gonna dig
Yeah.
this.
Goddamn right.
If your only sticking point was it's another whole drug show about someone's life just spins out of control. No, that's not what this one's about. This is really
the second
really
season
cool.
of Better Call Saul is very Tim and Eric. Is very Bob Odenkirk.
And the show I just finished was House of Cards, which I've been singing that praise for that show way too long. It delivers on this season. I know you were really unhappy with season 3. I think you were too, Jacob, right?
I thought 3 was better than 2.
I thought 2 was the low point.
Nothing beats number 1.
Well, yeah.
The first season,
Yeah.
directed by
David Fincher.
David
Yep.
Fincher.
Yeah,
Fincher.
Yeah.
And you could, I mean, it showed. It
Fincher,
shined.
Fincher things are always very slow burn, like all in the intrigue and the details, and then it all just kind of like comes to a head at the very, very end.
So there's a shit ton less of the fourth wall breaking in season 4, and like people are kind of like hypothesizing and like that.
Like, he's not somebody that you can
Yes, relate to anymore.
even
He's
relate
this,
to remotely.
He's not
Like,
even
this
like
guy
human
is
anymore.
very, like, Trump.
Bing, bing, bong. Thank you very much.
But it's funny, like you mentioned, like season 1 is so grounded, down to earth, the slow burn. Season 4 is like such a 180. They're like, fuck it, let everything goes. Let's just put some chaos.
Underwood's a ninja.
You might very well think that. I couldn't possibly comment.
Spoilers.
All right, what was question 2, dude?
Okay, so question 2 was the most underrated show.
What do you have here?
So, as far as on right now, Bob's Burgers has only gotten 1 award,
Shh, don't ask. Don't ask.
and I think it deserves more than that.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
I think Bob's Burgers is extremely underrated.
Yep.
All right.
That's
I
really,
would
really
agree with
good.
that. I would agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, we can. So let's do current shows, and then we can go around like all time. If you can think of one that you think is like,
It's not a current show. It ended about like a year or so ago. Californication is great.
Right you are, motherfucker!
Did it stay good? I watched the
not.
What
first.
network?
I watched the first two or three seasons, maybe.
what network was that on?
I think Stars, they...
Showtime.
One of their flagship now was the, shit. I'm just blanking on names right now.
Keep drinking.
They'll come to you.
Party Down. He was
Party
I've
Down.
heard good
Underrated.
Party Down. Yeah.
Really
Very
underrated.
good. Very
one
good
in there.
show.
Talk
Oh
about
my
it,
gosh.
Adam Scott, right?
Yeah.
Great actor.
My crush, Lizzie Kaplan.
Oh, yeah.
Who's also from Party Down.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, Party Down
Party
got
Down
a
Party
lot.
Down had a
back-
lot of really
yeah,
good
Party Down, right?
actors.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
I love finding those shows where you see all those actors on a show before they like hit the show
Yeah.
that made them famous.
Adventure Time gets overlooked
Oh
for
my
its
God.
complexity, and it
Because-
has gotten crazy complex
Punch all your buns. I can punch all your buns.
with like the amount of different like timelines and storylines and stuff. And I feel like people like overlook it. And I feel like that's the case with many cartoons, like Rick and Morty. Like a lot of cartoons
Yeah.
people write off because it's a cartoon, which I feel like is completely unfounded.
I think just Dan Harmon and
Dan-
Justin
okay,
Roiland
so-
are just
Yes.
geniuses.
I was gonna
Together.
say
so
that
cool.
it's
Yeah.
there's a sweet spot with cartoons where you hit the adult cartoon market, and you got BoJack Horseman, you got South Park. I guess I would call a cartoon.
Yeah.
The Simpsons to a point, I think, hit that, and Adventure Time could, and I think it would, but the character presentation is a little bit more childish. I think that, like Archer is another good example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Adventure Time would be less overlooked if the characters were.
I mean, and that's just it. Just because it's on like a show, like a network for children.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, and I know we're broaching subjects, but like Cartoon Network is probably one of the best networks right now, as far as
Yeah,
I'm concerned.
yeah.
As far as putting out solid.
Oh yeah,
solid
consistently.
shows.
Yeah.
What was the other one with? I'm totally blanking on this. It was the raccoon and the blue
Regular
jay.
show.
Regular
That's
Is that even still going?
That's still rolling right now.
But that one doesn't get as complex. Do
That
people?
one is
No,
very
no.
adult. Have you ever seen
Oh, yeah.
the
Yeah.
pilot?
I mean,
With
The
like the
real
acid.
pilot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do acid. And,
Oh,
like, these
wow.
real, like,
They do?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well,
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't for
Yeah.
like the TV show, but like the original
I
pilot.
mean, I also a
that
couple
was
of
a
my
thought
friends around
process.
our age told me that they love Chowder and they watch that all the time.
Chowder's
Chowder.
fucking hilarious.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen Chowder. What's-
Yeah, no, it's so the way that I define that show is the way that they animate it. They do the outlines and then the backgrounds are stable.
Yep.
So like
Yeah,
the character moves.
very
It's
interesting.
weird. It
like a very
throws my head for a loop.
Hanna-Barbera-esque way, like when they run.
Yes.
It's a repeated palette.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's very unique. I do enjoy that show.
I agree, though. I think Cartoon Network shows in general.
Chowder,
Or like We Bare Bears. So fucking good.
Chowder, when they animate, remember the scenes in SpongeBob where it would go from this like vector animation to very painterly, but it would only happen when there were like reactions.
The boom.
Yeah, like
Squidward's face just
Patty's like, and then it just goes to like this paint.
Yeah, right.
It's zoomed in. Chowder does a lot of that. Same with the Flapjack.
I've heard good things about
Marvelous
Flapjack.
Misadventures of Flapjack is one of my faves. One of my faves.
Dude, they have a really good roster. Oh my god.
They do. But I think it's definitely a niche roster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, I like all the shows. I do. I think I fit into that niche, but I definitely know like a lot of people who I would bet would probably not.
And that's just what like I don't know how you get that crossover. Like it's tough. Like I mean,
this is
some for like people love Family Guy. Like people love Family Guy, and like but like for some reason they can't like
Question
go to
6
these
will be
others.
Gross harder than ever.
Have you seen Clarence?
Yes, I love Clarence.
Clarence is so
I
fucking
love
good.
Clarence.
It is one of the it was
it captures childhood so much better than anything I've ever seen.
because the main character
What is this show about?
is crazy autistic, yet they don't really hone in on any of that. Like this guy he's on the spectrum. That's not a thing.
It's
that
not
they
the
ever
focus of the
discuss.
show.
It's not the
Yeah,
focus.
he's
He's
a
just like
normal-
looking
he's a
after his
character.
friends. He's
Yeah.
really like happy-go-lucky and like just like wants to make everything great for everybody. And
And the voice actor, and actually, it used to be the director.
yeah.
But something happened with like a sexual harassment lawsuit, and
They found a good replacement for him, and
it almost sounds like the same guy.
yeah, as long as they keep it rolling.
I'm gonna throw in one more just for underrated. Suits.
Suits. USA shows in general
Are very
so
underrated.
I'm going to use this to segue to
Yeah.
the total. Just think about the entire history of TV. What's the most underrated show? And I compared
history?
just the whole history.
whole history. Not the part history.
in television.
Yeah, partial history. Bullshit.
Bob Newhart show.
That we would have realistically observed. No.
Okay.
So I
All
went
in the
on.
family.
I already said I looked up awards, right?
Yeah.
I also looked up Metacritic scores. So when you compare the number of critical awards a show's gotten to what the critics have said about them, USA shows routinely do not get awarded, but get good ratings.
Yeah.
And so USA Network shows, Suits included, I checked, so the most underrated show, according to my equation, is White Collar.
Yes.
White Collar got a 79 average on Meta
It's a good show.
and no awards. Not a single
good
award. After they finished, Matt Bomer got an award for Best TV Show Actor, but the show itself didn't get any awards. Now, Burn Notice got a 69 on Meta, so 10 points lower than White Collar, 7 awards.
Interesting.
So why did White Collar not get any awards? Because I think it's a better show.
That's what I want to know. I know.
Let's get to the bottom of this.
What? Why didn't White Collar? What? Like, it's just here's the thing with USA shows. I feel like a lot of people write them off because they're story arcs that can be completed within every like episode. They're almost just like, oh, and here's the case for today.
Yeah.
Okay, a lot of times it's really bad. I cannot tell you how embarrassed I am that some members of my family have stuck around to watch this 18th season of NCIS.
Oh, geez.
Everybody's who died off, and they just like had one of the original who everybody's rooting
But
for.
that's why I like White Collar so much, is because you have Neil and you have the cop.
Yeah.
Like, those two characters are the core of that show.
Wasn't Mr. Robot on USA?
Yes,
Yes.
very
Yes.
recently.
Fucking awesome show.
No words
So
yet.
good.
One season.
Yeah.
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 I have only watched like an episode or two, but I need to continue.
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's real. It's not like CSI Cyber.
Right,
Like,
right.
what happened? He shut down the internet. all of the internet.
Guys, we got hackers. 2 people on a keyboard.
Yeah, these guys are like padding. They're like, oh shit, we gotta break the
Attacking
code.
that you don't understand, and that's how you know it's real.
But Mr. Robot was like plausible situations because I know a little bit about coding, and it was stuff that I've seen, programs that I've worked with. It's like, okay, this could happen.
Yeah, which is why it's so
CSI
scary.
Cyber's like,
Wow.
the internet mainframe. It's like, well,
Somebody broke the tubes.
This reminds me of the South Park episode where they like unplug and replug in the internet. It's like,
They rerouted the pipes. It's going somewhere
like the
else.
IT crowd, where there's like the box.
Oh yeah,
Well, this is the internet, Jin.
that's a good impression.
Memory is RAM. Oh, Jin.
But that was like a nice risk for USA to take that
so
show.
different.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I
different. Like
agree.
I don't think
USA
I've watched any USA show.
USA,
other than
I have to give them credit. They're always sort of trying to push forward. The shows that they're doing are unique. You know, like you have so many crime dramas, you have so many just periodical comedies, and they decide, let's do a show about, you know, like lawyers, suits.
No.
Or let's do a show about a convict who solves crimes. You know, these aren't like super original ideas. They're definitely tropes, but they're high quality original takes.
When
on
did
them.
these shows usually air? Do you know?
I watch most stuff on Netflix or online,
Yeah.
actually,
It's like-
which is an
I'm
interesting
assuming
statement
most
about
of it,
television.
yeah.
Because I don't know if they're like.
I think like weeknights at 9.
That question in general, when do shows air? I could very rarely.
God knows.
You know? I know Game of Thrones releases 9 o'clock. It's 9 on Sunday. So I was talking with the guys after the podcast, and we couldn't name the start times of 5 shows that are on live TV. So that's my challenge to you guys. What are 5 shows? What are their start times? Live TV. I don't think you can do it. Hold up there. Wait, 1 second. Before we go back, this next part, just to give you a little context, I'm totally trolling Jacob. He hates Tosh.0 with a burning passion. No. You were just saying, like, Tosh.0 is one of the most underrated shows, right?
The quality of that content on a scale of 1 to 0
so angry.
is 0.
I actually, Tosh.0, okay, it's not great, but...
It's not ridiculous.
It's not anything.
Hey,
look how angry he gets over
Jacob,
this
what do you think of
fucking show.
ridiculousness?
Ridiculousness?
Because if Tosh.0 is shit, then ridiculousness is the shit that shits out.
I don't acknowledge.
And then
it.
the
I
fat Jewish is the person who eats all that shit.
and regurgitates
Yeah.
it for
So
the
just
internet.
a weird
Ice
thing before
self-serve.
we jump on to the next one, just doesn't necessarily have to be in the podcast, but Arrested Development was originally one of my gut picks for underrated. It's won 15 awards.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Wait,
here's-
I feel like that's when they made
Wait,
it.
what awards?
It won a bunch of awards. I don't have the specifics
What
here.
awards?
I at least a couple Emmys and some like daytime TV awards and
What awards?
yeah, I don't know.
Show me
Give me the trophies, Eric.
What are these awards? Where were they coming from? And who was watching? Was Eric's list a sham? Why do fools fall in love? What the hell happened with True Detective Season 2? Could Jacob be an alcoholic? How many AA meetings did he have to miss to make this record? I mean, the man's on his 6th craft beer and probably has to piss like a motherfucker at this point.
You see this red number 15? It means
Oh
fuck
yeah.
you.
Oh yeah. I see 15 in red. It's a double underline.
What that means is fuck you.
Wait, so okay, when I'm talking about when it's not like underrated, overrated, it can be awards or stuff like that, but it's like, what do you hear from our friends?
No,
or
and
stuff
that's
like that?
so
Overlooked. I
that's
feel
all.
like it's
Overlooked is maybe a
That's
better
the
word for it,
debate,
yeah.
right? Is like
Sure.
like personal opinion versus critics. But so if we're going overrated, Big Bang Theory.
Yeah,
it was-
I was gonna say that. I've literally never watched an episode, but I was gonna say that.
There's the great quote, right? It's like there's smart TV for dumb people and there's dumb TV for smart people. There's a graphic, and Big Bang Theory it's dumb TV about smart people,
Yep.
as opposed to smart TV about dumb people.
Yeah,
Which
so
is
stop
like,
fucking
Dumb TV
watching
about
it.
smart people so people can feel smart watching it. And
like all the jokes are
Because-
dumb.
They're not even
edit
jokes.
that out.
They're just this nerd. Like, he just walks into the room.
Bazinga!
Yeah. Begin scene. I walk into a room. I don't know.
Bazinga!
Bazinga. I don't know what I'm going to watch
Going
tonight. There's a mix of what I'm going to watch tonight. It's between Battlestar Galactica and maybe Game of Thrones director's cut. Chuck Lorre makes millions.
Like what I don't
Two and a
get
Half
is
Men,
it's
same
the
thing.
number
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
It's the number one comedy.
Think about how dumb the average American is. Then think about the fact that half of them are dumber than that.
And then you have
And then you have your Big Bang slide in the shrub.
That's on their boots. Disagree with us on the Big Bang Theory? Be my guest. Leave a comment. I'm not going to read them, but go ahead. Knock yourself out.
Categories for
Lou,
this
I
shit.
think you need
Overrated
a
is some
drink.
bullshit.
Yeah, get a drink,
I think I
Louis.
do. All right, fine.
While Lou's getting a drink, Jacob,
Yes.
overrated TV show. What you got?
Overrated. I tried to watch The Wire.
Ooh.
I don't know if you guys delved into that, but
I do, and I am. This is sacrilegious. I'm only on the first season, like episode.
Oh, me
it's
too.
not sacrilegious. I'm saying
You from Baltimore?
I was
from You Omar? What's up?
I love crime dramas. I love them.
I don't know if I classify it as a crime.
I love drugs.
Shit.
I couldn't get into it. It was so slow.
So you don't
and I
have suction with
understand
that show.
it's real, so it's slow, but
The burn was just a little too much of a crawl.
a little too much.
Okay.
Family Guy. Let's just
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was gonna put that in. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have
Wait.
laughed. I have laughed at Family Guy. Yes, there's some great clips in there, good moments, and I think I tend to give Seth MacFarlane the benefit of the doubt.
I don't.
Jesus Christ. I don't. I was going to say the stuff that he's put out, like the Wild West
Of
Ted 2. It wasn't the Wild West. It was something like 1,000 Ways to Die. or
yeah,
something.
no, it was not good.
like-
It was not good.
My God.
Yep. I'm not gonna read your Family Guy comments either.
overrated.
Yeah.
I'm going to say How I Met Your Mother.
Interesting choice.
I like it.
got-
I like it.
I
It got
agree.
sloppy. It got
Yeah.
real
So-
I think
sloppy.
it was, I don't know. I never watched it. I mean, I watched a couple episodes and I was like,
I'm in the same boat as you.
I don't know.
A lot of people treat it like the Friends of our generation, and I don't think it's that good.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
But it was
I'll
also the
agree
same
with you.
formula. Friends
Yeah.
in the same restaurant, talk about life.
Seinfeld, Friends,
Yep.
every
Near the coffee
formulaic
shop.
like group of friends comedy. Yeah.
4 white people. Seinfeld
Yeah.
was the same way. Kramer, Jerry,
Yeah.
Elaine.
George.
Hey, no, whoa!
Let's struggle to the end.
Thanks for clearing that up.
What are you, Lou?
Cat Dog. I did not like Cat Dog 1, but there's an
I have to
episode.
channel-
There's an episode or two in there that I thought were like really, really good. But besides that, it's dark. I don't think it's funny at all, and
It was grasping at straws.
it was
I am-
totally grasping at straws. And the characters are annoying. The cat and the dog
Because
suck.
it was in this-
One's really dumb and one's like always conniving.
Oh yeah, it was in the wake of this like Ren and Stimpy, Ed, and
Yeah.
Eddie.
All
Let's
the
think of
Nickelodeon-
another
yeah,
childish
yeah,
show.
All right, this is going a little slow. Let's speed this up and do some quick hot takes.
Dueling reactions, then we can talk about it. Family Guy, overrated. Yeah.
Let it pass.
Big Bang Theory, yeah. Orange is the New Black.
Yep. There are some, which brings us back to the whole Netflix binge thing.
Okay, okay.
Because the plot points that I remember being like, what? Were the last episodes of the season.
But
Everything else in between was kind of like, it's just a bunch of tits.
Yeah.
But I really liked learning about the backstories of the inmates and stuff.
It's
and
character development.
It wasn't
Yeah.
really,
like,
but until the later seasons, that's when they started doing it.
Yes, I mean, all right. Granted, I fucking hate Piper. Piper should fucking die.
That's in this article. What they said was the thing that makes this show overrated is that the protagonist is shit.
Okay, but yes, but like, okay, on a whole, I think the show's decent.
Yeah.
I think that Piper is a very uninteresting character, and she's like so fucking annoying.
People are all over Genji Kohan, the guy who created Weeds.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I think it's almost the same thing with Weeds. I hated the protagonist. I don't remember her name because she sucked.
After season 2, she was just fucking everybody for money.
Yeah.
That was it.
I loved Weeds up until they went to fucking Mexico. Then it
went off the rails at that point.
It got weird.
Keeping the list going.
Sure.
The Walking Dead.
I have not watched it.
I would say it's overrated.
I think so.
It's got a lot of hype for not a lot of content.
The pilot was amazing.
Yeah.
Sweet.
The comic is great.
It was directed by the same guy who did who directed Shawshank.
So here's one that I disagreed with. Kimmy Schmidt, Unbreakable.
I love.
They said it was extremely overrated because it's too derivative of 30 Rock.
That's stupid.
Please.
Just 'cause
Yeah,
it's
I love 30 Rock. I didn't.
It was all I mean, I felt like it was another 30 Rock, and I love 30 Rock.
Yeah, that's one where I disagree. The Newsroom. I haven't seen it, so I can't really speak on it.
Jeff Daniels?
Yep.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. All I've ever seen is that clip where he's talking about America.
Yeah.
It's good.
All anybody's ever seen.
I like the show. I think the writing's awesome, and I think it's very well shot as well. So I don't.
You
I don't
disagree?
Think,
Yeah,
I would.
New Girl.
Haven't watched it.
I haven't either.
The episodes that I saw were pretty good.
Girls. HBO.
I've heard that it's very overrated.
Yeah.
But I haven't watched.
Two Broke Girls.
Fuck Chuck Lorre. Anything that's on this
Oh
list
no,
is
you're
Chuck
not.
Lorre.
Yeah. Next one was How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Which
Sure.
True Detective is on the list.
First season, amazing. Made it my favorite show of all time. The second season,
First season
Was fire.
overrated as fuck.
Oh snap!
As fuck.
The bottle
Really?
So, alright.
Oh shit!
Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Put down the gun, Jacob.
Oh my god. I wanted to like
We broke Jacob. We broke Jacob.
God.
I really want to like it, but like fucking Matthew McConaughey's
That's why I love this list.
like his long ass tirades about nothing, and
I kind of liked it because it just how fucked up he was.
it just
Because he
felt
was
like it was it felt like it knew that it was trying to be so like big and like
Deep philosophical.
deep and like it's
But I
like
think
big,
it was-
like when you're aware of that, like it loses it. And
But there was
like,
a buffer of Woody Harrelson who was like, you know what, man, shut the fuck up. and like Matthew McConaughey was just like in Lincoln.
Am I Lincoln
I don't always drink a Lincoln.
But I think it was a good balance of like Matthew McConaughey. He was like this existential non-Christian in the South, and then Woody Harrelson, who was like this blue-collar sheriff.
I mean, I loved everything about it. Conceptually, the acting, the fucking shots and everything, but like
Yeah, cinematography was cool.
cinematography was probably
And
the
the
best.
episode
Cinematography was probably the best part of it.
Where Matthew had to play the undercover or the what is it?
Oh, the episode 4 long shot.
Yeah, with the long shot of running through the house and
I am
everything.
I am a slut for long shots.
Yeah, I'm a whore for it too.
You know, there's no looking past it. Season 2 was objectively trash.
Everyone just shat on the second
Because the
season.
second
Like
season was so shit.
it was. I can't defend.
I didn't finish it.
I'm getting the gist.
I remember
of the
like
second
I
season
ended
was
on
shit.
like I think I watched the episode like where like everybody fucking died and I was like I don't care about any of
Was
these
it
people.
Game of Thrones?
No.
Exactly. I was like, this is the pilot. I don't care about any of these people.
Yeah.
It's Always Sunny was number 3, which I kind of disagree with, but I kind of agree. I think the middle
As far
seasons
as
were
overrated?
Yeah, the middle seasons were overrated a little bit. I think
I don't think so.
you would disagree. disagree? Okay.
We disagree.
Game of Thrones was number 2.
That's stupid.
Move on.
For the record,
Move on.
Lou
Everyone
waved his hand.
Move on.
And number 1 was Breaking Bad, which I thought was crazy.
So what are your thoughts? Let us know your most overrated television show in the comments section below, because I'm sure we missed a bunch.
Okay, let's keep going. What was
Okay,
next?
number 4. Very simple. What are you ashamed that you've never seen?
Louis.
Louis is the best reappropriation of stand-up material to a television show medium that I think I've seen.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck Eric just said right there. So, love him to death, but no clue. Which is kind of a pain in the ass, because I need a segue or a transition.
I think because Louis is not funny.
It's not funny.
It's
It is not funny.
of daily life in such a beautifully
It's
filmed,
so relatable.
cinematic television show.
Yeah.
And
I
think-
didn't enjoy it. I watched
it does feel
probably
like
like
a very
3 4
acquired
episodes.
taste.
Yeah.
Exactly.
it's
Yeah, if you're a fan of Louis, it's almost like
I get like the self-depreciation. Like I understand like why people like Louis C.K.
It's I think stand-up comedy especially is a very personal
Stand-up
thing.
comedy is very
Like,
tricky.
that's
And
why
there
stand-up
could be a
comedy is so
skit that
tough.
you really kind of hone in on. Like there are a lot of Hannibal Buress things that I like.
Yeah,
Shit,
yeah.
that happened to me yesterday. And
Yeah.
like I like
But
it.
it's
I like
stand up.
Hannibal.
So like nobody
Other
who's
ones,
had
not so
just
much.
like
Yeah,
a simple,
exactly.
beautiful life does stand up.
Yep.
Stand up is about the random minutia that happen between big things in life,
Yeah.
and you have to be able to relate to that. And I, like Louis, I definitely have a couple situations that I can relate to him in.
Eric, what did you have?
For things that I am
You haven't
ashamed that I haven't watched.
Yeah.
Very simple. I have a lot of notes for everything else. 2 words.
Yeah.
Well, The Wire, House of Cards.
Oh, you've never seen House of Cards?
I've seen the first 2 episodes.
What? Oh, okay. Didn't stick with you, or what? What's going on?
It didn't stick with me in the moment. I just didn't have the energy at the time to watch it.
Knowing that there's
And-
like 6 or 7 seasons
Same-
to go through, like
Yeah,
That's
no,
something too.
but-
Like if you know there's a lot of material to catch
both
up
of
on.
those shows. That's exactly what I'd say. I didn't have the energy at the time
Yeah.
to commit to it. You like The Wire and House of Cards. They're cheesecake. Like they're not like a salad. It's like a
you have to
prime
invest-
rib
you have to
steak
invest
of
time.
television. Yeah.
Either of you guys?
Entourage
Oh.
and Lost. Lost. It was almost the same thing that Eric is kind of talking about, where I go through like
Just give me a moment.
Yeah.
Keep looking away.
So many.
Avert
Too
your
much.
eyes. Lou.
it is. I get through like 6 episodes. I'm like, oh, this is getting pretty good. How many more are there? There's a lot more that
I
you need
watched
to start watching.
20
And
episodes
it's
of
like,
the first season.
shit. I got like 20
Yeah.
more seasons of this stuff.
Yeah.
24
Yeah.
episodes, 20 more seasons.
24
That's more
episodes
than
a
I
season
can-
is too much, I think.
24 episodes a season?
Yeah, I think it's too much. I
It's
think
daunting as shit.
between 12 and 18
24
is the,
like
that's the,
hour-long episodes.
yeah, 24,
12-minute
50 to
episodes.
55 minute episodes.
You better have something to say if your show is an hour long for every episode.
Yeah,
because I'm sorry,
yeah.
there are a lot of shows that can get across what they
That's
want
why I
to.
keep
say
getting to.
in
That's why
30.
like
43,
dramas are
43,
tough.
47.
Dramas are
Dramas are
tough,
tough.
Between 43 and 47. That's the beautiful with commercials. It's an hour.
Yeah, that's why I love Netflix. They
Yeah.
have their like depending on the episode,
But that's
they'll
the thing
just
with
change the
dramas.
length of it. Like
Dramas are draining, where comedy is
comedy,
almost
like
it's
I'll
a
knock 'em
supplement
out.
to your life.
That
and
is-
dramas, if
that
you
is
watch
very
it, it's like,
true.
if you're binging dramas by the end of
Yeah,
it,
I
like,
can't.
You're
I
like,
can't.
oh, God,
I literally
I
can't.
need
bin-
something
like
else.
you
I need
binged
this
House of
fix.
Cards. I don't think I could binge House of Cards. Like, I feel like I could
binge Broadchurch.
Like I don't think I can do that. I can watch. I'm not very good at binging.
Yeah.
I'm not very good at binging.
No, and I'm not either. And like even House of Cards, the most I did in a session is 3 hours, and even then I was less like I know. And even then, isn't that ridiculous? Like it would be right before bed. It's like I can't put this down.
The second season of House of Cards, I watched it all on my cell phone. It was
so sad.
It is fucking sad. 5 p.m. comes on. Actually, no. The first episode I watched when I was eating Chick-fil-A. I got this big Chick-fil-A dinner.
How do you remember all of this? Right?
Because I watched the entire season straight on my fucking cell phone. When I had an iPhone 5S, I watched the first episode of season 2 on my
that we have your phone model and we have the meal that you're having.
Yeah.
God,
I'm starting to see
you're painting a
I'm in a
picture.
shitty apartment when I'm in college.
I had a headache around 5.
I got Chick-fil-A.
I believe I peed.
I got the 12-piece chicken nuggets and the waffle fries.
Guys, 5 minutes ago we were talking about TV.
And I take a piss break and all this shit. And
Fuck your
Chicken!
And I turn on season 1 of House of Cards, and I'm into it. And then I get into bed, and I watch.
Curl up with your Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Your Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A
You got your nuggets around you.
Because I scarf that shit down in like 5-6 minutes.
Of course.
And then I watch the rest of the entire season on my phone in bed. And,
See, I couldn't do that.
and the sun is coming up as I'm finishing the last episode.
I think you could.
And then I go to sleep.
I think you'd have to find the right show, but I think you could. I think each
don't
person
think
has
I
their show.
could.
Jacob, for me, it's actually the right situation. Like, actually, the one time I binged House of Cards this past weekend, I was on the bus. So, I wasn't going anywhere. I might as well just. I literally had nothing else to do. I guess I could.
I would say right show, right time.
All right, I'm not saying you have to eat chicken nuggets in bed, but do you guys have an embarrassing binge story? Like, what's the max amount of shows you've watched in one sitting that you feel like, this is gross?
Watched the first episode of Breaking Bad. Wasn't impressed and did not I don't know. The writing was like and I don't know. It wasn't.
I think episode 1 is pretty pedestrian.
And that might be the case.
So
and that might be the case. But I don't really care. I don't know. I just don't feel very I just didn't feel invested.
I tend to have that reaction towards shows. Like, if the first episode isn't good, I'm out.
Yeah.
But I got past like that. That was one of the ones I got past and like enjoyed, which is just as far as
And
the
that might be
spectrum
just
of-
part of it. That might be part of it, like because like it's so acclaimed that I'm like, I don't really care. I mean, granted, that's the same thing I did with Game of Thrones, and now all of a sudden I'm like sucking its dick.
He's been deep.
I am deep throated Game of Thrones right now.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
We don't. A pilot
Yes.
A pilot is a weird concept because you don't know if these people have spent their entire life working on a pilot, or if they say you have one opportunity, give us a pilot, and you're like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
let's spend
Yeah.
a night.
I know.
That's the
And
beauty
I
of
feel
the creative art
bad.
form, is everything is compared on the same level.
Yep.
Like the people who put it together last night
Yeah.
versus the people who spent their entire lives.
And you don't
like-
know the difference.
Yeah, no, and
It's a
that's the beauty of it. It's the ultimate it's just objective art.
But you know what was one of my favorite pilots actually was this is kind of come out of left field. Was actually SpongeBob.
I was,
Oh, the one with all the
that the
fucking
red-
minnows or whatever they
Yeah,
fucking
you know,
were.
because you know what it did? All it
Was
did.
that it?
I think that was it. You're right. It was like a 2-parter because
Yeah.
it kind of was just like this is a day in his life. We're not going to say, and this is Patrick Star, and this is Mr. Krabs. Like it was just no.
You got the
Here's
personality.
the track he's on, and we're gonna show you like a day in the life of SpongeBob.
if you haven't watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine, watch the pilot.
Yep.
I think it's the best pilot that I've ever seen.
Yeah,
It's as far as what you were saying. Yeah. It's not contrived. It doesn't force any issue, but it just introduces the character, and there's a whole arc.
And maybe that's what killed me for Breaking Bad. It just felt contrived, and like I just wasn't interested in the character.
It doesn't hit its stride for a while.
Mm-hmm. At least half a season to a season.
I have two other shows I'm embarrassed I've never seen.
Right.
Veep.
I've heard
I throw that on my overlooked list.
Yeah,
that's probably my favorite comedy on television right now.
And that's why I'm embarrassed to say because I know it's awesome.
I know. I recognize that, and I will stand by that. It is.
I'm gonna
to the point that like you're laughing over jokes, and like you almost had to rewatch it, to take it all in.
You mean you're not doing the Full House pause of?
It's just so quick fire.
I started watching Veep right after I got my appendix out, and I was in stitches.
So let's talk about situations for binging shows.
You're killing me. You're killing me.
Jacob.
We need to snap at each other more often.
But no,
he's just throwing out snaps like it's
wait, let's say the snaps.
Throw out a snap in the chat.
But really though.
How you doing?
Doing great.
Julie Louis-Dreyfus.
Yeah.
Best role.
Yep.
Best role. Over Elaine. Easy.
Yep.
Easy.
Wow.
I mean, I haven't seen the show, but I trust you because I think.
Please trust me.
He's putting his ass on the line.
Supporting character versus protagonist, an actor of that quality, I think it would make sense.
No, she fucking kills it, and like it's one of those deals where like the whole cast is so good. Like, it's like it doesn't matter who's in the scene or anything.
It's like they were meant for that role.
Yeah.
Like,
that's good casting. We should look
that's
up
what
who
I was
the
gonna
casting
say.
director is.
What's his face?
That person deserves.
Tony Hale. He he is so good in it. So good in it. That dude from Office Space, the old man.
There's a lot of old men.
I don't know his name.
Quality of television right now is better than it ever has been.
Oh yeah.
And this is so.
I mean, it's better than movies.
I think this is actually this is the angle that can mess with me the most for best show of all time. Question 5.
Question.
I broke Jacob.
Eric, you're killing us. Transition.
It's like as I finished my last 6 beer that I thought that I would not be able to finish.
6 beer.
Jacob, you need to drink more.
No, I drank 5 beers. I gave Lou one. Lou, finish the white ale.
Adoption. Smooth operator.
I tried my best.
Holy shit.
No promises.
I think we need to order a pizza.
Probably.
Is that a
at this point,
colloquialism for
Hey, I need to order a pizza.
You actually fucking drank 6 beers. We have
and I thought I wasn't going to drink
Holy
any
shit.
of these.
So the mic really didn't pick this up, but when Jacob heard Eric's attempted segue to the next category, he fell over backwards onto the ground out of his seat. Yeah, other than that, all I can say is we're pretty lit, and it's only going to go downhill from here.
Greatest of all time.
This is such a hard question.
I know, it's tough. I did brackets, yo.
What are your brackets?
So I'm gonna make this
Eric was never on the train.
I was on the train for years.
Right.
Very quick. Best comedy of all time, The Simpsons. Best drama of all time, Breaking Bad. Best of all time, Breaking Bad.
Oh, God damn it, Eric! Do you want to fight?
Let's go. Let's go. Show me what you got.
I could see it. I know. You know,
Oh boy.
There were a lot
Daily Head.
There were a lot of great comedies. Early Simpsons was amazing.
Yeah.
Everything I've heard about New Simpsons has been pretty good.
So you haven't even been watching this show and you're saying...
No. Okay, I watched the early Simpsons. I very consistently watch the early Simpsons, but name me another show that you think is a better comedy of all time.
Everything's coming up, Millhouse.
You already said Veep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't.
Jacob, I'm curious. Would you put Entourage in your best of list?
No.
Wait, really? You love
I
that
love
show.
Entourage, and it's not a show I'm embarrassed to watch, but like it's like candy for me.
Yeah, it's like junk food, right?
Yeah.
You know?
Like it's the deal where like everything's gonna be all right, and like it's just like kind of watching these dudes with a lot of money.
So Game of Thrones
do
was great
great
for you,
things.
right?
I don't know.
For, like, I mean, like, it doesn't have to be
Top
one best show.
show?
Like up there. Like what's your Mount Rushmore of shows? Maybe that's like a good way of putting it.
Rushmore with Jason Schwartzman.
That's a movie.
Get off topic.
He's drunk.
I am so drunk. Why do you guys let me
Nobody told you to do this.
You drank 5 motherfucking beers.
I know.
In an hour.
Check out all this shit.
No, in less than an hour.
Okay.
Holy shit.
So, either way,
Oh boy.
All right, it is a struggle for me because the first 3 seasons of Arrested Development are the best seasons of television.
that's a strong statement to make.
It's really good.
But
it's really good, dude.
And
It
it
is.
fucking falls off. And like, if we're not considering the 4th season, I would
I think we
say
can do
that Arrested Development is probably my favorite comedy
Yeah.
of all time.
I really do think we have to delineate comedy drama because
Yes,
it's
it's
completely
different.
different.
It's very different.
Animals. It's completely different.
Well, like Eric, I agree with you on The Simpsons just because of how goddamn strong the early was. But it's like both of your guys' arguments right now, both dropped off at some point. Both Arrested Development and Simpsons had like,
and like
a misfire.
and I could throw that in there and be
So-
like, hey, Rick and Morty has had the best 2 seasons of television
So here was
like
the other
ever,
contender.
and like it might keep going. It
Here
might
was
keep
the other
going.
contender, South Park. That was a very serious contender for best comedy for me.
I think that
yeah,
Rick and Morty is the best thing
Yes.
right now.
Right now,
it's not a
right now.
cartoon. It's just
It
a
is-
best show.
It has gotten me to think about so much shit.
Community was also in my top
Community was amazing.
Yeah.
yeah.
But NBC just didn't find the niche market because it's
I think-
NBC.
I think they're
They
not-
also have in the time slot they were up against everything fucking Chuck Lorre, like Big Bang Theory.
Dude.
If you're up against you're on your cell phone
I'm
playing.
Throw it in
I'm
there.
scoring
I
the
don't.
question
I'm not.
6.
I'm not even sucking Community's dick, and
Yeah.
I love Rick and
Yeah.
Morty.
No, it's Dan Harmon. Dan Harmon is
no.
amazing.
But
like
just
Big
everything.
Bang Theory and Two Drunk Girls or two
and yet
Two
they
broke
win the
girls.
award.
Oh,
Yeah.
pretty and flip over here.
is made for the people who are watching television, eating pistachio ice cream from Edie's, who are also at the same time playing 2048 on their iPhones. They're not paying attention to goddamn anything.
Lou, you need to promise me this is out of the podcast. Can you promise me that?
What? This?
Off the record. Off the record.
Everybody at the same time saying,
Wait.
so
This
we
has
can
been-
see it on the timeline. 3, 2, 1. What is it?
What you just described
Yes.
is my father. To a T. To a fucking T.
Is your father a good guy, though?
He's a great guy who watches 2.5 Men and eats fucking pistachio ice cream from Edie's at the end of his government contracting job each day. Oh my god. I could not say it. I could not.
And this is why Community was canceled.
There's not enough men like your father here. There weren't enough anti-adoption in the world. Oh my god. That really has to get cut.
It's like that's why I said it. But that is literally
You know, Dad's watching all these podcasts and Eric's putting. Okay.
He watches all of them.
Shut the fuck up, Oh my god.
All right.
Alright, what were we talking about?
Just television.
Rick and Morty is the
greatest of all time.
now.
Yes.
right now. I agree. All time.
All right, Lou
Yeah.
also promised me that this part is not going to be a podcast.
Are we all talking about our fathers? Is this
No, because I only watch Rick and Morty when I am
Happy.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
and like 6 weeks after the fact, I am still thinking about Rick and Morty. The episode that I watched.
Yeah.
It is amazing.
really good, dude.
Something about the writing and the complexity behind everything.
Harmontown?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite documentary that I've seen.
Who's the Jeff? This guy with the I always call him the guy with the hair.
Guy Fieri.
So descriptive.
Hey, Guy Fieri.
Wait, you want to talk about?
Guy Fieri.
We'll talk about underrated shows. Diners, Drive.
Greatest show of all time.
Jeff
Good
Davis.
It's a little contrived.
It's a little contrived.
All right,
It's a
piss
little
break
contrived.
number 2.
All right.
We don't define our podcast.
I've got a giant
when
beer.
you need to take a
I put beer all over my pants.
What's up?
Oh, is it beer? There's a beer in the fridge. Go help yourself.
Does it have my name on it?
It now does.
Are you okay, Jacob?
I might piss myself or pour beer all over.
I don't know which is worse.
I don't know which is worse.
Yeah.
God.
Can I taste this?
Do you want to taste my pants?
No, this. I pointed. It was the thing.
You want to taste my pants?
No. And the podcast listeners will be very confused when I'm talking about Andy.
You actually think I'm gonna fucking get my pants on any of this shit?
No.
No, I'll put it on.
Put up raw.
If I'm
Trying to
being
rub
real,
all
though,
this beer off my dick.
And kids, these are what we call dabs, drunk ass bitches.
What's the next one?
Yeah.
What's your
Top TV shows.
top TV show?
Yeah,
all
just
time?
number one.
Oh, Rick and Morty.
Wow.
You think it's so?
All right. I'll take
I
that.
respect a bold statement.
I think it covers everything I'm looking for in television.
So
Like, it is.
And the fact that it's only had
It's
two
not-
seasons.
Right? Yeah. It's. Yep. It's my
Yeah.
choice.
Yup.
Do you have my choice?
I'll take that.
Okay,
Yup.
so do you have a favorite drama of all time? You didn't pick your drama.
no, you didn't pick drama. You picked comedy. You
I
said
see.
Veep was best comedy.
Yo, what is your favorite drama?
Probably Game of Thrones.
Best
But
drama.
that's tough. But that's just because I love the world.
The world that he built.
And like by default, I'm gonna
Yeah,
love the TV show.
But they
I think I would
executed,
say the same
pretty
answer.
well. Right.
I mean,
Because
that's
there are a lot of dramas that I watch that are also could be considered dramedy, but there's nothing comical about Game of Thrones.
There's nothing
People are
common.
getting fucked up left and
Yeah.
right every episode. You don't have a connection to a character because they're gonna die.
Yeah.
I agree.
yeah, I agree. Yeah. No, it's drama is a lot tougher than comedy. I think.
Oh yeah,
Really,
no, I think
to think about, to compare, just in general, drama.
it comes down to
requires
like
a
what
lot
you
more work.
like or
Yeah.
what like.
I would agree with you on probably on The Simpsons. However, yeah, no, that's probably my favorite comedy of all time. The Jinx. The Jinx is wonderful, and I hate true crime documentaries. Man, the Jinx like changed all that for me. Like they did it so eloquently. It was shot like a movie. There were no gimmicks, no punches pulled. It was really awesome. I still think it has the best twist in TV.
Really?
And then he confessed to everything at the end.
Spoiler alert.
Wait, you're saying people die in Game of Thrones?
Nah.
What the fuck?
No.
No,
But but
Everyone's alive and
that's
well.
an interesting choice.
They're all so happy.
Also, one that actually is not. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Drama, Lost, suck it.
Lollipop.
Anyways,
boy.
yeah. and look. I know a lot of people don't like that show because first off, the writing in season 2 was god awful with the strike. But look, I think they did a nice job with the characterization, and if you like trying to just dig deeper and deeper and deeper, and what is it? What are they trying to hide? Then you're gonna love the show. If you don't give a shit about that, then you won't. And I don't have a problem if
the word for Lost is intrigue.
Yeah, exactly. If you like the intrigue and in shows, in serial episodes like that,
as opposed to like action or it's intrigue. It's all about what's gonna happen next.
The question we've all been waiting for. What's your favorite TV show? Not sure why I'm talking like this, but think about it. It's all our talk with friends. Debate. What's your number one, or what's your top 4? What's your Mount Rushmore of TV shows? Last one that I don't think will be very popular. I want to get your thoughts on this. The Cosby Show. I love The Cosby Show. I really do. I fucking hate what Bill Cosby, has done and everything like that. I don't condone it in one way or another.
But separating the show from the character.
Well,
the
what
person.
you and I have talked about all the time, separating
the artist from the
art,
from the work. Yeah, from the art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen.
Woody Allen's this despicable person.
This is
he
one
is.
of the beauties and one of the
Roman
detriments
Polanski.
of humanity.
So, I don't fault anyone who would say, no, off the show, I can't watch it. Fine. I wouldn't argue with you on that. If it's
awful person does not mean awful show. You have watched all the seasons of the Cosby Show in TV land before this shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It is a great show.
Yeah.
I have met...
Fuck Bill Cosby. Do not fuck the Cosby Show.
No.
I have met so many musicians who are assholes. Just straight up, complete, egocentric assholes. But they play really well.
Yep.
That's
their work.
At the end of the day,
Damn.
they give great-ass performances. And they're assholes. And nobody likes working with them, but you know why they do? Because they do good work.
Yeah.
That's the creative world. That's how it works.
Steve Jobs. Total fucking asshole.
Yeah, he was a dick.
Yeah.
Made great work.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And the thing is, he did bad things, but that was one good thing he did. He made a show that positively inspired and talked good things. Everything else he did, I'm not saying they counteract each other. He did a good thing and did deplorable things in real life.
It's a sensitive subject. We were on the fence about including this part in the podcast, but we felt it needed to stay. We're not going to hide it if there's a tough topic. We're going to talk about it, even if there's no clear answer. So let's have a discussion. What do you think about The Cosby Show?
Okay, so what's the strongest network on TV right now?
Strongest producer of television shows by far. Netflix currently has
Give me the facts, Eric.
16 shows originally that they're renewing for seasons and 15 upcoming original shows. Nothing else comes close to the level of production that Netflix is doing right now.
And I am so drunk. My words are not coming in.
Finish it up.
Okay, so at the end of the day, best network.
I can't edit
Netflix.com.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do a clean
Netflix.com.
Let's do a clean.
Netflix.com.
And that's our show. Hopefully you guys really enjoyed it, and please let us know what did you find annoying, what did you like, and I'll try and change it for the next episode. Until then, something, Justin, Jacob, Eric, and Lou. Peace.
They're all empty. It's fine. All the bottles in this fucking thing are fucking empty.
I just love that empty.
No, but what's the best empty bottle of all time? All time. That was way too accurate.
I love it.
I
love that. I love everything about that. I still love it.